well. I'm about to head out the door actually. It's been a nice morning, did the typical routine, just been getting some work done, sipping on morning coffee even though it's way past noon at this point. But I'm about to go pick up my friend and we're having ourselves a girls' afternoon and evening and I'm so excited. So we are going to take our laptops and work in a coffee shop for the rest of the work day. And then we are going to go shopping. We're gonna do a little shopping, peruse the shops, and then after that we're gonna grab some dinner. So that's the plan. A great evening planned out, and in a few days actually, we're going on a really special trip. This is extra special because this is my #1 dream travel destination. We are going to Greece and I'm so excited and so thankful. I feel like my dreams of Greece really started because of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. If you know, you know. It's just a classic book and movie when I was in my preteen years. So I feel like that really planted the seed, but I love Greek food. That's probably my #1. I love Mediterranean and Greek food. So I'm really excited for all the food, all the sights, the water, the Aegean Sea, everything. I'm just so looking forward to a week of adventures. So that's coming up in a few days. So it's currently Thursday, and so we're leaving on Tuesday. So we still have a bit, but you know, we gotta get everything ready, get our ducks in a row. So that's what I'm planning to do the next couple of days, and definitely wanna peruse the shops for some last minute outfit details and whatnot. And my friend who I'm going with, she's going to Italy later this summer. So we've just been dreaming of Europe together, and one thing that I want to look for today are some travel-sized cosmetic items, like little things that I can take on the plane for our long flight. That way it'll enhance the experience and we can have some self-care moments during that long flight. So that's one of the things on the list for tonight, but I'm really looking forward to spending time with you all. Okay, I'm home from the girls' afternoon and night, and I got some goodies. I'll do a haul in the morning, but it's time for bed. It's time for bed and spend time with my boys. So I will see you in the morning. We'll do a fun haul.
Just a dream, just all in my head. Floating rivers upstream, the things that you said. Tell me I'm beyond it.
Morning, good morning. It's the next day. today feeling refreshed after such a great girls' night last night. We had so much fun. We just went to a bunch of different stores, played dress up, and I just haven't done that in so long, where you just like go to a store with a friend, pick out clothes, and then like show each other in the dressing room. It was just a really sweet night, and I'm just so thankful for friendship. And I feel like we talked about this a lot last night. I feel like friendship in your 20s is just such a bizarre thing sometimes, because everyone is in totally different stages of their life that, you know, people from childhood you may still know, but they might be in just a totally different path and move away. It's just complicated and can come with a lot of different emotions. So I'm really thankful we got to have that time together and continue growing our friendship and continue just making memories. So that was really sweet. And I want to do a haul, of course. So we went to Free People, Sephora, and Anthropologie. Those were the ones that we stopped in. Did I say, oh, in Zara, but I didn't get anything from Zara. I didn't find anything that I loved. So I'll start with Anthropologie because I already showed you what I purchased. So these two adorable mugs, they're called the Grove mugs, and they're just absolutely precious. They have 4 different designs, I believe, at least in store. They had 4 different color combinations, but these 2 are my favorite. And these I actually saw on the Anthropologie website months and months ago at the beginning of springtime. And I ordered them online, but they kept getting back ordered, and I just ended up canceling it because I felt like it was never gonna happen. But our paths crossed and I was able to find them in person. So I really love them. I will say it is a little different to hold it like this because there's not a traditional mug handle. So when I was sipping my coffee this morning, I pretty much held it like that, but you can still hold it where the little citrus is on the side, but that's just one thing to know. I feel like some people might not like that, but they're just so beyond precious. And then for Sephora, I wanted to get some things for the plane ride for Greece so that we can take care of our skin and feel refreshed when we land. So I got some eye patches, which I think will be great. So this one is a caffeine eye mask. I don't know how to feel about that. My friend Alyssa, she told me that she's been putting some type of caffeine under her eyes. It's a thing. I don't know much about it, but apparently it's a skincare thing. So I got a caffeine one. I'm gonna try to convince Brandon to do it with me on the plane also. And then I have a cucumber eye mask, and then a glowing vitamin eye mask. So that'll be great. And they're nice and small, so they won't take up too much space. And then we have a hydrating vitamin E face mask. So I got four of those in total, just different flavors, if you will. So we can pick which one speaks to us on the plane ride. And then I got 2 little kind of small travel-sized products. So we have the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Oil-Free Gel Cream. So I think this will be really refreshing because apparently something with the pressure on the airplane and the circled recycled air, apparently it's very drying to your skin. So it's nice to have something to help moisturize. And this is just such a cute little container. Love the pink color. It doesn't smell like much, which I like. I don't like when things are super fragrancy, but it looks very moisturizing. And I'll put a little bit, I did put makeup on, so I don't really want to put it all over my face, but I'll just put a little bit on my hand so that we can feel it out. Yeah, it's very, just like almost watery, not in a thin way, but you can tell it has a lot of hydrating aspects. So that'll be great. And then I have this Laneige. Is it Laneige? I always, these fancy brands, I get a little confused, but I think it's Laneige, a lip sleeping mask. And my friend Alyssa, she's used this and she loves it. So this is what it looks like. We just love the pink. I'm drawn to the pink, clearly. She said it comes with a little applicator, I think. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so you have a little applicator and you put it on your lips. I already have lip gloss on, so I'm not gonna try it out now, but that'll be great to hydrate our lips on the plane as well. So I wanna find a pouch. We can do that soon. We'll find a little like makeup pouch or something like that where we can pack this up for the plane ride. And then I also want to put a travel-sized toothbrush and toothpaste so that we can brush our teeth on the plane as well and get all cozy and hopefully get some sleep while we travel. So that's what I got from Sephora. And then the last stop, well, actually we went to Free People first, but the last I have to show you are a couple clothing pieces. So the first one is actually the dress I'm currently wearing. This gorgeous maxi. It's called the Azalea or Azul. I forget what it's called, but of course I'll link it. And it's so comfortable and just so feminine and flowy, perfect for summertime, spring and summertime. So it actually comes in a few different colors, and in store they had this beautiful yellow color. The yellow color was honestly my favorite, but they had 3 of the yellow color dresses there, and all 3 of them, the little strings around the bodice area were coming undone. And with all the other colors that wasn't happening, but with the yellow one, the threading was just weaving out. So that was a bummer. I definitely didn't want to purchase that since it was so consistent. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep tabs on that because I still love the yellow one, but this is a really sweet color as well. And again, so incredibly comfortable. I think I'll definitely take this on the trip. And then the last item I have to share is this nightgown. Well, okay, it's called a romper, but it was with all the sleeping and nightgown section. So I believe it's meant for or designed for sleeping, but you could, I don't know, I haven't tried it on yet, so it could be too short, but we'll see. But my friend who actually works at Free People, she was there yesterday, and she was telling me that one of the girls that works there paired this with cowboy boots, and it was so cute, which I totally could envision. But I love the monarch or the butterfly details. I think it's really dreamy, and this is gonna be my PJs on the trip for sure. So an elevated pajama moment for sure, but that's all the goodies I picked up. And today I'm gonna get some work done, do some things around the home, and in a couple hours we have one of our friends coming over because she's going to be watching Palmer while we're gone for part of the trip, only like a couple days, because my mom's going to be able to watch him the majority of the trip, but then she's leaving town, so our friend is going to stay at our house and watch Palmer. So she's coming over to like get the scoop and we can set her up with everything. But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the day. Okay, I gathered everything that I want to put in my carry-on plane pouch. So we have the eye masks I showed you, and then I have this sleeping mask, which I typically don't enjoy wearing sleeping masks, but maybe in this case it will be nice. So it doesn't take up too much space, so I figured I'll just pack it up. And then our lip mask I showed you, and the moisturizer, some mouthwash, travel toothpaste, toothbrush, and I think that's it. I think that pretty much covers it. Maybe I'll put a couple of hair ties in here as well. I ended up trying on the romper as well, the sleep gown romper. I'm just assuming it was designed to be a sleep gown because it was in that section, but I could be wrong because it really isn't that short. I thought it was going to be way shorter, but it's actually like a good length. It definitely is on the shorter side, but I feel even more comfortable because it has like built-in shorts. So I really love it. It's so flowy, so summery and light and airy, breezy. And again, I just am so in love with butterflies and the color scheme. So definitely a good find. Also packing a couple of adapters because we'll probably need them. This one's great because it has USB outlets. So that'll be helpful and a good thing to have on hand. We are staying in Airbnbs mostly, so I feel like the Airbnbs, they might think of that as just something to include in our stay, but again, good to have backup in case. It's time for our afternoon coffee break, and I feel like I kind of want a hot latte today. I feel like that is the mood. It's a little cloudy, a little gloomy outside, and I kind of want to use my orange or my lemon cup again, my lemon mug. So how about we do a coconut milk honey vanilla latte? Or honey cinnamon latte? Does that sound good? Or you want iced?
A lot of flavors.
We could just do coconut honey.
Yeah, triple shot espresso.
Yeah, we're like feeling a little tired.
Clouds.
Yeah, the
In the
clouds.
air,
If there's
before
one
or
cloud in the sky, we're like, oh, we rely too much on our sunshine, I think. Sunshine and caffeine, but let's make a cozy drink. Spent some more time in the garden training the trellis a little bit, our crisscross trellis, because the star jasmine, so when we got back from the beach trip, it really was growing, especially the one closest to the garage door. It was really growing, and it actually wrapped itself around the arched trellis I have over the doorway, which was kind of funny. It's amazing how these vines and plants will really make themselves at home and create a space for themselves. It's so interesting. So that'll be really exciting to come home from Greece and see everything that's grown. Hopefully they won't be too neglected while we're gone, which I could ask people to come water our plants, but with Florida, it's so tricky and unpredictable because it essentially this time of year it starts to rain every day anyways, so they're gonna get water from Mother Nature. But yeah, it's kind of hard to monitor when you're away, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let nature do its thing, and I'll give you guys a good in-depth update once we get home. But yeah, for the rest of the day, it's getting late, so I want to start on dinner soon, and I've just been getting some computer work done. And after dinner, Brandon wants to watch Shark Tank. So while we eat, we'll watch Shark Tank and relax. But then after that, I want to watch Mamma Mia to get in the mood, get in the scene. I love, whenever I'm about to travel somewhere, I love to either read a book that takes place in that location or watch something that takes place in that location. So I watched Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants maybe a month ago, and now it's time for Mamma Mia. So we'll do that. And there's a few last minute, not really last minute, I guess it is last minute at this point, just travel prep things. I want to map out our geographical game plan, basically, because when I plan trips, I've shared tidbits of this in the past, but essentially what I like to do is I start with Pinterest and YouTube, and that's where I get a lot of the inspiration. And now TikTok, I get a lot of inspiration on locations through those platforms, but then I like to create sort of a master list for myself of all of the places we definitely want to go. And then after that, you have to figure out what makes sense geographically. So I use Google Maps to plug in all of the locations, and then I can visually see what is next to each other, so that we're not like popping all over the island and wasting time, but we'll go to all the locations that are near each other and then wrap it up. So that's sort of what I need to do. I've done that for Santorini, but I need to do that for Milos and Athens. And I also want to research Athens, if there's some kind of tour we want to do, or if we just want to go to a few museums, and if we need to purchase the tickets ahead of time. So got to do a little bit more research, but we'll do that while we watch Mamma Mia. So it'll be a great accompaniment. So that's the plan. So I'm just gonna wrap up a few more work things, and then we'll get started on dinner. Make ourselves a beautiful meal. Tonight we have HelloFresh, which I'm so excited about. We're gonna make a barbecue pineapple flatbread. Oh my goodness, my mouth's watering just saying that. And I will say, I am not a pineapple on pizza kind of girl, but the fact that it's barbecue and pineapple, that actually sounds really delicious. I feel like typically pineapple is on more of a tomato-based pizza, but this is a little different, a little more inspired, and definitely speaking my language. So I'm really excited, and I'm so thankful to be partnering with HelloFresh for this portion of today's video. We've been ordering from HelloFresh for years and years now. They're America's #1 meal kit, and their meals are just so incredibly delicious. I love that they feature produce that goes from the farm to your front door in under a week. So that really helps enhance and create the freshest flavors. And I love that HelloFresh also helps us effortlessly save time, money, and stress. You can update your delivery address and enjoy HelloFresh at your vacation destination with just a click, which I love that they offer that, because if you end up renting a house somewhere, we have family coming, it'd be so nice to be able to have a concrete plan as far as meals go, and HelloFresh is just an incredible and fun option. So I love that they're flexible and they work with your schedule, and they also help you reach your goals because they offer veggie, pescatarian, and fit and wholesome meals to make it a whole lot easier to stick to your goals. HelloFresh can also help you eat more sustainably because they have pre-portioned ingredients, which means there's less prep for you and there's less food wasted. So there's so many reasons why we love it, and I'm so looking forward to this meal. So let's get cooking. And if you would like to try out HelloFresh for yourself, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use code ALLISON16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts.
Tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter's snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I've known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, to let go.
Yum, yum, yum. Look at this deliciousness. I'm so excited. We're gonna cozy up on the couch and enjoy. Again, if you would like to try HelloFresh for yourself, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use code ALLISON16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts.
They say time is a healer, just you wait and see. The problem is for me, I need an eternity. So tell me and be honest, tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest, tell me, should I've known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, letting go. Letting go.
Here's a bit of a garden update. I've been wanting to update you guys because we've had quite a bit of updates. When we got home from the beach this past week, there were so many new sprouts and growth. So our cute little daisies are still looking lovely. These cosmos need a little bit of pruning, but they're still hanging in there. And then our chamomile started to sprout and really rise up and bloom. So that is so exciting. I'm really excited to see that take shape and continue to grow. And then our wildflower seedlings are really just thriving and blooming. Look at this gorgeous orange cosmo. It is just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. And then we have a couple more, or a few more coming up, and our sunflowers are getting rather tall, which I know a lot of people warned me that these will take over and really grow. So we're keeping tabs on those. And then our herb garden is doing pretty well. It keeps blooming, so I need to tame it a bit more, but I've been using the herbs so often as possible. And then we have some carrots. Carrots, and I just noticed a new one. Oh, there it is. Right, where is it? Right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's still super young, but we have a little seedling there. And then our peppers are really just blooming and thriving. So we have one over here. And then we have some Anaheim hot bell peppers, which these are about ready to harvest. I think I might just give it, I don't know, maybe I should harvest tomorrow, because maybe this one I'll harvest tomorrow and that'll be our first thing we harvest. That'll be very exciting. I mean, that looks about done. So we have that, and then jalapenos. I feel like these jalapenos are done as well, so we'll harvest those. And then we have our bell peppers, which a few weeks ago I was like, oh, I have bell peppers coming in, but they're not red when they're supposed to be red, and you guys told me that they will turn red, and surely enough, it's turning red. This one unfortunately has a bit of rotting going on that side, so I don't know if we'll be able to eat that one. But we have this one. I just felt something. I think we're all good, but I just felt a little something, so I got spooked. But we have this Mexi bell pepper as well. And then our kale, look at our kale. It's getting stronger. I definitely am focusing on watering them more, but hopefully it'll continue to grow and thrive, because I feel like it's taken a little longer than it should because I didn't give it enough water from the beginning. So I'm learning and we're growing. Dinner was so delicious. We absolutely loved that meal, and then we ended up going for a post-dinner walk, which was so lovely. The sky was so colorful. We saw a rainbow, and it was actually a little chilly, which this time of year it's just quite unexpected to feel chilly in Florida at all, but it was breezy and cool and lovely. So that was a wonderful day to cap off the night. And like I mentioned, I did want to watch Mamma Mia tonight, but I'm just too sleepy, so I'm going to plan to do that tomorrow and finalize a few of the trip things. But I'm so looking forward to next week, and I'll plan on filming a pack with me on Monday so that we can prep and get everything together. And it'll be my first time packing for a European travel destination in a carry-on suitcase with my packing cube, so it'll be a whole new journey that I'm excited to sort out. And yeah, lots to look forward to, so I'm really thankful. But thank you so much for spending the past couple of days with us. I really love and appreciate you all so much, and I cannot wait to see you next. I've been playing with Palmer's tail right here because he's sitting with me, but we love you. See you soon. Good night. Love you. Say good night. Love you.